Some famous children look so much like their famous parents that it seems time has stopped behind the glittering lights of fame. Strong genes run deep in the Jordan family, as evidenced by the fact that Jasmine, Michael Jordan's daughter, is a replica of her mother. They are not alone, though, as Kaya Gerber follows in Cindy Crawford's footsteps as a supermodel, while Gwyneth Paltrow emulates her mother, Blythe Danner. These well-known families, including sports icons and Hollywood legends, have similar appearances and talent. Wondering which other famous children are exact replicas of their parents? Keep checking back as we unveil the most stunning look-alike pairs that will cause you to gasp. Jennifer Garner and Violet Affleck. The substantial similarity between Jennifer Garner and her oldest daughter, Violet Affleck, continues to draw attention. The pair made another stunning appearance in December 2023 at a high-profile gala in Washington, D.C., when Violet dazzled in a classic black gown that echoed her mother's distinctive look. Violet, who is 19 years old, has embraced a passion for activism and is frequently spotted with her mother at charitable activities promoting youngsters' health and education. Following her parents' academic footsteps and juggling a developing interest in politics, she recently enrolled at Yale University. Admirers frequently observe that Violet acquired Jennifer's appearance, grace, and poise. On social media, the mother-daughter duo regularly posts unguarded moments that highlight their strong relationship and passion for advocacy, wellness, and books. Jimmy Kimmel and Kevin Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel, a late-night host, and his son Kevin are still a perfect match. Kevin, currently in his 30s, has established himself as a successful comic writer and director. He also occasionally works behind the scenes on Jimmy's talk show. Fans were taking notice of the pair's matching beards and easy humor when they were recently photographed at the 2024 NBA playoffs. After experimenting with stand-up, Kevin has established himself in Hollywood and worked with leading comedians on streaming specials. Always the proud father, Jimmy frequently jokes about how much funnier his son is than he is, even though he maintains that Kevin got his sense of humor from their mother. Their annual Lakers game outings demonstrate their relationship as solid off-screen as in the spotlight. Beyonce and Blue Ivy Carter. Fans are still in awe of Beyonce and Blue Ivy Carter's similarity, particularly as the 13-year-old relishes the spotlight. When she and her mother performed together on the Renaissance World Tour in 2024, she stole the show with her self-assured choreography that astounded audiences everywhere. She demonstrated her seamless grace and charisma during a recent visit to the Grammy Awards, where she supported her parents in the first row. In addition to her musical abilities, Blue Ivy has been venturing into the fashion industry by posing for Ivy Park advertisements and making chic appearances at prestigious events. She is emerging as a force to be reckoned with, thanks to her mother's stage presence and her father's business sense. The public's fascination with Blue Ivy's Beyonce-like appearance indicates that the Carter legacy is in capable hands. Jessie Cave and Margot Brown. The striking likeness between Harry Potter actress Jessie Cave and her daughter Margot Brown never ceases to amaze people. Margot is 5 years old and has her mother's trademark curls and a playful personality. The child's strong resemblance to her mother was further demonstrated in late 2024 when Jessie posted a sweet Instagram picture of Margot dressed as Lavender Brown for Halloween. With Margot making frequent guest appearances, Jessie, who has established a prosperous career as an author and illustrator, frequently posts humorous and realistic parenting experiences on social media. Margot already exhibits a creative and humorous spark, whether drawing in her mother's notepad or making amusing facial expressions like Jessie. Her admirers are excited to see if she decides to pursue acting as her mother did. James Marsden and Jack Marsden. James Marsden and his son Jack still look very alike, and Jack is currently making waves in the music and design worlds. At 23, he is walking for high-end labels like Prada and Balenciaga and appearing on the pages of major magazines. When the father-son team showed up at the Venice Film Festival in 2024, they created news and attracted attention with their vintage Hollywood look. With his parts in popular TV shows and movies, James is still well known, but Jack is blazing his trail with his debut album, which combines indie rock with nostalgic 90s inspirations. Talent and those piercing blue eyes undoubtedly run in the family, as James, a proud father, has even appeared in Jack's music videos. Salma Hayek and Valentina Pinot. An unbeatable mother-daughter team, Salma Hayek and her daughter Valentina Pinot frequently dazzle at red carpet events with their effortlessly stylish looks. Valentina, now 18, inherited her mother's remarkable beauty and attention to detail. She made waves at the beginning of 2025 when she secured her first significant modeling campaign with a high-end fashion label, demonstrating her readiness to enter the market independently. Valentina embraced vibrant, vintage-inspired attire that was evocative of her mother's early career looks, and the two looked stunning in matching outfits at last year's Cannes Film Festival. She has shadowed renowned filmmakers on recent films and shown an interest in filmmaking and modeling. Valentina, of French and Mexican descent, is said to become a well-known fashion designer and aspiring filmmaker. Milla Jovovich and Eva Anderson. Eva Anderson, Milla Jovovich's daughter, is a budding Hollywood celebrity and no longer merely a miniature imitation of her mother. Eva is demonstrating her acting abilities at 17 by landing significant parts in well-known movies, such as the lead in a Marvel production that will be released in late 2025. She gained recognition for her role as a teenage Natasha Romanoff in Black Widow and has steadily established herself ever since. When fans post side-by-side pictures of her on social media, they can't help but notice how much she resembles her mother from her early Resident Evil days. In addition to offering behind-the-scenes looks at Eva's developing profession, Milla has been a tremendous support system, frequently encouraging her daughter at premieres. Eva is a sight to behold with her talent, charisma, and striking likeness to her mother. Ryan Phillippe and Deacon Phillippe. Deacon and Ryan Phillippe still resemble twins more than father and son. With a string of successful hits combining pop and electronic elements, Deacon, currently 21 years old, juggles acting and music. His 2024 EP made it onto the streaming charts, and he has a devoted following thanks to his appearances at important events. These days, he and his father look even more alike, particularly when they share amusing selfies on social media. Ryan, who still has a strikingly young appearance, has expressed his respect for Deacon's diligence and love of the arts. The two were recently sighted at a surf contest in California, looking sun-kissed and exuding an easygoing beach attitude. Deacon continues to bear the distinctive Phillippe genes while forging his music, movies, and fashion career. Candace Cameron Burr and Natasha Burr. Candace Cameron Burr and her daughter Natasha are one of Hollywood's most fashionable mother-daughter pairs. As a 26-year-old actress and social media influencer, Natasha has gained a sizable fan base because of her lifestyle, health, and fashion posts. She demonstrated that she shares her mother's acting abilities by landing a lead part in a well-liked streaming series in late 2024. The two look strikingly alike, and Candace frequently posts old pictures highlighting how much Natasha resembles her from her Full House days. The pair is regularly spotted at charitable functions, promoting family-oriented causes and programs to empower women. The Burr legacy is becoming more muscular, given Natasha's increasing success. David and Romeo Beckham. The father-son resemblance between David and Romeo Beckham has only gotten stronger over time. Romeo, 22, is making headlines in professional soccer by playing for Brentford FC and carrying his father's illustrious legacy. He is also a rising star in the fashion industry, having lately landed advertisements with luxury brands thanks to his athletic prowess and model-like appearance. When David and Romeo were seen working out together in late 2024, the Beckhams made headlines and demonstrated that the soccer icon was still skilled. Romeo's similarity to his father from his Manchester United days is striking, from his sharp jawline to his trademark haircuts. Romeo continues to uphold the Beckham name while creating his legacy, and he has a bright future in athletics and fashion. Prince William and Prince George. As Prince George, now 11, gets older, he keeps like his father, Prince William. He was compared to William at the same age when he appeared at the 2024 Trooping the Color ceremony because of his dapper outfit and self-assured manner, which echoed his father's earlier years. The similarity was even more noticeable when George stood beside his father, looking just like the future king during King Charles III's Christmas speech. His mannerisms, like his modest smiles and courteous waves, were also spotted by fans to be very similar to William's from his early royal appearances. George's resemblance to William grows stronger as he and his siblings assume greater public responsibilities, which excites royal observers about what lies ahead in his ascent to the throne. Ice-T and Chanel Marrow. In appearance and disposition, Chanel, Ice-T's 9-year-old daughter, has grown into a miniature version of her well-known father. After Coco Austin posted a TikTok video of Chanel imitating Ice-T's trademark serious gaze, fans have drawn attention to their strikingly similar facial expressions. When Chanel appeared as a guest on her father's podcast in 2024, she displayed her confidence and witty humor, which only served to strengthen the parallels between them. In an interview, Ice-T even remarked, "She's me in a smaller package, but with way more sass." Chanel's likeness to her father never ceases to wow people, demonstrating that she has not only inherited his facial traits, but also his attitude. Daryl Sabara and Riley Sabara. Riley Sabara, who is 4 years old, is like his father, Spy Kids star Daryl Sabara. In 2024, Meghan Trainor shared a side-by-side comparison of Riley and Daryl as children, showing the same broad, expressive eyes, curling red hair, and cheeky smile. Meghan frequently posts cute updates regarding Riley. Riley unexpectedly appeared on stage during Meghan's 2024 Timeless Tour, donning a little tuxedo evocative of Daryl's Spy Kids character, Junie Cortez. Some fans dubbed him Junie 2.0 because of the striking similarity. Meghan and Daryl welcomed the parallels, remarking, "It's like I married my son's twin." Riley's developing personality shows that he is more than just Daryl's likeness. He may even pursue a career in Hollywood like his father did. Jennifer Lopez and Emme Muñiz. Emme Muñiz, now 17, is still identical to her mother in appearance and artistic ability. Emme has begun to forge her creative path, demonstrating an interest in writing and music, while Lopez is a formidable performer. When Emme and JLo appeared together at a charity dinner in late 2024, they caused a stir because of their similar vocals and stage demeanor to their mother's early years. JLo from the 1990s and Emme today were frequently compared on social media, demonstrating that beauty and talent are genuinely inherited. The next generation of Lopez talent is undoubtedly on the rise, as Lopez proudly stated in an interview, "Emme has a unique voice, a powerful spirit, and so much creativity. I see so much of myself in them." Nicole Snooki Polizzi and Giovanna Lavelle. 10-year-old Giovanna Lavelle is Snooki's perfect miniature version of herself. Fans have long noted Giovanna's mother-daughter similarity. Still in 2024, she went one step further by dressing up as Jersey Shore's Snooki for Halloween, replete with the recognizable poof and huge sunglasses. Beyond their appearance, the mother-daughter pair has the same vivacious energy, as Snooki wrote when she posted the side-by-side on Instagram, "She's my twin and my ultimate meatball." Snooki disclosed in a recent interview that Giovanna likes reality TV and hopes to be on a show someday. One thing is sure, Snooki has a future Jersey Shore star in the making, whether it's their similar attire, amusing TikTok dances, or their love of drama. Gisele Bündchen and Vivian and Benjamin. Vivian, 12, and Benjamin, 15, Gisele Bündchen's 2 kids, are becoming exact replicas of their supermodel mother. Fans speculate that Vivian might pursue a career in modeling as she has inherited Gisele's remarkable bone structure and golden hair. Gisele posted a touching Instagram picture of herself doing yoga with both children towards the end of 2024, captioning it, "Passing down the love for wellness." On the other hand, Benjamin has demonstrated a keen interest in sports, much like his father, Tom Brady, and has been doing exceptionally well in soccer. Gisele frequently posts old photos that highlight how much her kids look like her at their age. It's evident that Gisele strongly influences both of her children, whether through their appearance, love of fitness, or appreciation of the outdoors. Bindi Irwin and Grace Irwin Powell. Grace Warrior Irwin Powell, who is only 4 years old, is already causing a stir as her mother's twin. Fans were astounded when Bindi Irwin shared a side-by-side childhood comparison in 2024. They share the same vivid eyes, endearing smiles, and unmistakable passion for wildlife. Following in the footsteps of her late grandfather, Steve Irwin, Grace has been visiting the Australia Zoo and even confidently stroking tiny animals. She's so fearless and so connected to nature. It's like watching my younger self, Bindi said in an interview. The young wildlife warrior also made news when she assisted in rehabilitating a koala and releasing it back into the wild, which was a proud moment for the entire Irwin family. Grace already establishes herself as the Irwin family's heir apparent with her spirit of adventure and her passion for animals. Gavin Rossdale and Kingston Rossdale. Kingston Rossdale, now 18, has become the ideal combination of his parents, Gavin Rossdale and Gwen Stefani, yet he still resembles his father more and more. Kingston is frequently confused for a young Gavin due to his edgy attitude, rock star demeanor, and sharp jawline. Kingston made his stage debut at a small LA venue in 2024, location with a band, an occasion that brought back memories of Gavin's early years with Bush. The father-son pair has also been sighted at fashion events, which has fueled similarities. Rossdale posted a backstage shot of them and remarked, "Watching history repeat itself." Kingston's entry into the music industry shows that he continues the rock star tradition in his unique style and emulates his father's appearance. Amy Adams and Aviana Ligalo. Aviana, the 15-year-old daughter of Amy Adams, has more in common with her mother than ever before. Despite Aviana's private life, rare images released by Amy's husband, Darren Ligalo, have revealed their stunning similarity, particularly their warm grins and red hair. "Watching you grow into the incredible young woman you are has been the greatest gift," Darren said in a touching birthday post. Amy also talked about how Aviana acquired her love of the arts, displaying an interest in painting and theater. Aviana hasn't explored acting yet, but many fans think she will eventually follow in her mother's footsteps. She is content with her life as a creative adolescent who resembles one of Hollywood's most adored actresses. Lisa Rinna and Amelia Gray Hamlin. Amelia Gray Hamlin is still making waves in the modeling profession, and it's hard to deny how much she looks like her mother, Lisa Rinna. She has soared to fame after donning Rinna's wedding gown for a 2021 Paper magazine photo shoot, walking for high-end fashion labels like Versace and Balenciaga. Her admirers frequently remark how much she resembles her mother's distinctive pout and high cheekbones. "She stole my face, and now she's taking over my industry too," Rinna said in a 2025 interview. Now that Amelia is a regular at Fashion Week, the mother-daughter relationship is stronger than ever, as evidenced by Rinna's Instagram postings, which are full of encouraging words and humorous captions. The pair often shares photos from their workouts, demonstrating their commitment to fitness, and remarkable similarity runs in the family. Russell Crowe and Charles Crowe. The renowned gladiator actor Russell Crowe's son, Charles Crowe, has become almost exactly like his father. Fans couldn't stop comparing Charles and Russell at their recent red carpet appearance in 2025, pointing up their deep-set eyes and powerful jawline. Charles has kept a low profile over the years, but as he gets closer to his mid-20s, he has started experimenting with the movie business. It wouldn't be shocking to see Charles continuing his father's cinematic legacy while retaining that iconic Crowe intensity as he pursues his career. Russell recently shared a rare photo of himself and Charles writing, "The apple doesn't fall far from the tree." Lauren Laughlin and Olivia J. Giannulli. Olivia J. Giannulli has effectively restored her public persona despite her previous scandals, and one thing is sure, she resembles her mother, Full House alumnus Lori Laughlin, nearly precisely. Olivia has recently shifted to lifestyle programming, gaining millions of YouTube and TikTok followers. Fans are stunned by their striking similarity when she shares nostalgic throwbacks with her mother, even though she has moved past the 2019 college admissions controversy. She said in a 2025 interview that, "Every time I see an old Full House episode, I do a double take because it's literally like watching myself on screen." Olivia maintains her mother's grace and charm while forging her own identity in the digital realm. Quincy Morgan and Sonja Morgan. Compared to her reality TV star mother, Sonja Morgan, Quincy Morgan has always maintained a quiet profile, but her admirers adore her when she shows how much they look alike. Quincy, currently in her mid-20s, has avoided reality TV in favor of a career in art and design. She shocked fans, though, in 2025 when she humorously recreated some of Sonja's most famous Real Housewives of New York City moments on social media. She nods to her mother's well-known catchphrase in one footage by dramatically flipping her hair and declaring, "I'm not just a pretty face, I'm a Morgan." Even years after Sonja's TV glory, Quincy's wit, beauty, and effortless elegance continue to resemble her mother's entertaining RHONY viewers despite her lack of desire for attention. Jude Law and Raff Law. Jude Law's son, Rafferty Raff Law, has established his career in entertainment, but it's hard to deny how much he looks like his father. Raff, a rising celebrity in Hollywood, has pursued music and acting in movies. He scored a big part in a much-anticipated thriller in 2025, and people are raving about how much he resembles a younger Jude from the days of the talented Mr. Ripley. In an interview, Raff acknowledged the connection, saying, "Yeah, I see it." However, despite forging his route, Jude Law has excellent bloodlines, so if Hollywood is searching for the ideal cast for a Jude Law biopic, they won't have to look far. Matthew McConaughey and Levi Alves McConaughey. From being Matthew McConaughey's miniature version, Levi McConaughey has emerged as a social media star with a fast-expanding following. Currently in his late teens, Levi has inherited his father's wavy golden hair, Texas drawl, and effortless coolness. Even Matthew makes fun of his uncanny likeness to the interstellar star. In 2024, he posted a picture of himself and Levi side by side on Instagram with the message, "Time is a flat circle," alluding to his true detective persona. Levi has been experimenting with filmmaking and modeling while still determining his career route. One thing is sure, he has the McConaughey charm and the famous looks to accompany it, regardless of whether he chooses to follow in his father's Hollywood footsteps or forge his own path. Gordon Ramsay and Oscar Ramsay. With his blonde hair, blue eyes, and even his trademark frown, Gordon Ramsay's youngest son, Oscar, is becoming a replica of his father. Fans are obsessed with Oscar's sullen facial expressions in Instagram pictures, which Gordon frequently captions with his trademark humor. Ramsay jokingly remarked, "The next head chef in the making," in a 2025 post with Oscar feigning to comment on a spaghetti dish. Oscar, who is 5 years old, has already begun to emulate his father's culinary abilities and posts his cute attempts at cooking on his mother's social media accounts. The world may be about to see the emergence of another fiery superstar chef if he follows Gordon's lead. Oscar continues to be one of Hollywood's most amusing mini-me's until that time. Juanita Vanoy and Jasmine M. Jordan. In addition to their remarkable likeness, Juanita Vanoy and her daughter, Jasmine M. Jordan, have a strong affinity for business and family. Although she has maintained a quiet profile since their high public divorce in 2006, Juanita, best known as Michael Jordan's ex-wife, is still regarded as a respected woman in the business community. She is now 65 and leads a private life centered on real estate investments and charity. In the meantime, 32-year-old Jasmine has embraced her father's athletic lineage while attributing her grit and independence to her mother. As a basketball executive, she has significantly influenced the direction of the Jordan brand. Jasmine's keen business sense demonstrates that brilliance runs deep in the Jordan family, even though she didn't pursue her father's sporting career. Alec Baldwin and Raphael Baldwin. Fans cannot ignore that Raphael, Alec Baldwin's kid, is becoming precisely like his father. Hilaria Baldwin recently posted a picture of Raphael on Instagram, imitating his father's trademark style by donning a bright blazer and black eyeglasses. From the smirk to the slightly furrowed brow, the likeness is striking. Raphael already has Baldwin's self-assured charm at the age of 9. The young Baldwin has also adopted his father's theatrical facial expressions, and he frequently amuses his siblings by impersonating Alec's well-known film characters. Fans wonder if Raphael will follow in his father's footsteps and become the next Baldwin to dominate the big screen, as Alec has stepped away from the spotlight in Hollywood to prioritize his family. Julianne Moore, Caleb Freundlich, and Liv Freundlich. Caleb and Liv Flick, the offspring of Julianne Moore, are evidence that powerful genes are inherited. While 22-year-old Liv, who resembles her mother in younger form, has been dabbling in acting and modeling, 27-year-old Caleb has embraced a music and film scoring career. The trio attracted attention during a recent red carpet appearance, with viewers awestruck by Liv's ability to mimic Julianne's gorgeous red hair and delicate features. Caleb, meantime, has inherited his mother's bright grin and pointed cheekbones. Moore, who has advocated for accepting natural beauty, claims that she recognizes herself in her kids, not just in their appearance, but also in their love of telling stories. Caleb's artistic endeavors and Liv's growing fashion influence mean that the next generation of Freundlichs is only beginning. Teresa Giudice and Milla Jovovich. At 19, Milla Jovovich is essentially her mother's twin, something that fans of Real Housewives of New Jersey have witnessed firsthand. Teresa just posted a side-by-side old photo of herself and Milla. The similarities are striking. With her characteristic Giudice pout and striking brown eyes, Milla is becoming more and more like her mother daily. Beyond similar appearances, the two also have a passion for fashion, frequently matching each other in chic ensembles on social media. In addition to concentrating on her music and social media career, Milla has inherited her mother's self-assurance and frankness. Teresa and Milla are one of the most attractive mother-daughter pairs on reality TV, whether performing TikTok dances or taking a vacation in Italy. Chrissy Teigen and Luna Stevens. Luna, the daughter of Chrissy Teigen, has inherited her mother's contagious spirit and expressive face. Like her well-known parents, Luna is already a natural in front of the camera at 8. Luna always steals the spotlight, whether joking on Instagram Live or standing with Chrissy in identical attire. Chrissy recently posted a side-by-side picture of herself and Luna when she was younger, demonstrating how strikingly similar they are. The same cheeky smile and large brown eyes. Fans can't get enough of their twinning moments, and many speculate that Luna might have a future in entertainment, whether modeling, cooking, or even hosting her talk show. Chrissy remarked, "Luna is me, but with better comedic timing." John Legend and Miles Stevens. Miles, the son of John Legend, keeps demonstrating that he is his father's tiny twin. He has already the same friendly grin and elegant flair that made John renowned at age 6. Chrissy Teigen regularly shares side-by-side photographs demonstrating how Miles resembles his father's early pictures. Miles was seen seated at the piano and striking John's trademark posture in one cute moment. The post hinted, "This kid might be a Grammy winner in training," Chrissy wrote. Miles is already radiating star power, whether it's through his miniature tuxedos at award presentations or his easy assurance in front of the camera. Given his innate passion for music and performing, many fans are curious whether he will follow in his father's footsteps and emerge as the next legend. Tristan Thompson and True Thompson. True Thompson matures quickly. She resembles her father, Tristan Thompson, each year. She is 6 years old and shares his athletic frame, expressive eyes, and sparkling grin. Khloe Kardashian recently posted a photo of True shooting baskets in a pink basketball suit to Instagram, labeling it, "Daddy's twin in every way." Fans couldn't help but remark how much True resembles Tristan, including her competitive attitude and stance. Ballad stays close to her father and often attends his basketball games, even though their relationship has ups and downs. Although it's too soon to know if she will follow in her father's footsteps in sports, True has acquired his charisma, self-assurance, and unquestionable star quality. Jessica Simpson and Ace Johnson. Ace, Jessica Simpson's son, is becoming just like her. At 12, he acquired her brilliant blonde hair, vivid blue eyes, and endearing grin. Ace also inherited Jessica's love of sports. He is an enthusiastic baseball and football player who has been winning over his mother with his prowess. Jessica said, "He's my little twin, but with way more energy," in a recent post about their family vacation that included a photo of them smiling together. As Ace ages, many have noticed that he resembles a younger Jessica from her early days as a music sensation. Some speculate that he might be the one to restore the Simpson family name to the limelight in Hollywood, given his enormous personality and innate talent for entertaining. Gisele Bündchen and Vivian Brady. The daughter of NFL icon Tom Brady and supermodel Gisele Bündchen, Vivian Brady, is becoming a miniature version of her mother. The same dazzling traits that made Gisele a fashion icon are still present in 12-year-old Vivian: high cheekbones, piercing blue eyes, and long, wavy blonde hair. The two were seen side by side in identical sports attire during a recent yoga practice that Gisele shared, emphasizing their unmistakable similarity. Supporters immediately remarked on how Vivian had inherited her mother's elegance and passion for health. Even though Tom and Gisele's divorce garnered media attention, they still co-parent Vivian to provide her with a well-rounded upbringing. While Gisele has been concentrating on wellness and environmental activism, some people are curious whether Vivian may eventually follow in her footsteps and enter the modeling industry. Kim Kardashian and Saint West. Kim Kardashian isn't afraid to flaunt Saint West's rapid transformation into his mother's twin. Kim's almond-shaped eyes, immaculate skin, and lively disposition have all been passed down to the 9-year-old. In a recent throwback comparison, Kim shared a photograph of herself as a child beside a contemporary one of Saint, adding, "The resemblance is unreal." In addition to appearances, Saint shares his mother's passion for fashion, as evidenced by his frequent appearances wearing high-end clothing, sneakers, and stylish hairstyles. He has recently shown an interest in soccer, and Kim has been encouraging him from the sidelines by regularly sharing videos of his matches. Fans are already making predictions about Saint's future, even though he is still young, about whether he will follow in the Kardashians' business empire or start his own. He has star power in his blood. Kobe Bryant and Capri Bryant. Vanessa Bryant enjoys showing off how much she looks like her late father, Kobe Bryant, and Capri Bryant is becoming the quintessential daddy's girl. 5-year-old Capri still exudes the same resolute demeanor, bright smile, and passion for basketball that made Kobe a legend. Fans are reminded of a young Kobe on the court by Vanessa's frequent posts of Capri dribbling a ball. Vanessa recently posted, "Mambacita in the making," alluding to Kobe's well-known moniker. Capri also possesses her father's innate charm. Whether she's posing or having fun with her sisters, her enthusiasm is very Bryant. Fans are excited to watch how Capri continues the Mamba mentality in her unique way, even if Kobe's passing was a devastating loss. Jennifer Lopez and Emme Muñiz. Due to their striking similarity and passion for music, Jennifer Lopez and her daughter, Emme Muñiz, continue to win hearts, as evidenced by her recent surprise appearance at JLo's 2025 concert in Las Vegas, where she sang a heartfelt version of Let's Get Loud. Emme, now a teenager, has inherited her mother's commanding stage presence. The mother-daughter pair also made headlines at the 2025 Met Gala, drawing attention with their coordinated ensembles. Using the pronouns they/them, Emme has forged her identity while maintaining her rock star mother's confidence and appearance. When Emmy's most recent photos are next to old pictures of a young JLo, fans can't help but compare the two. The similarity is striking. Andy Cohen and Benjamin Cohen. Benjamin, the son of Andy Cohen, has become a miniature version of his well-known father, sharing his brilliant eyes and cheeky grin. The likeness was evidenced when the Bravo presenter compared himself as a toddler next to 6-year-old Ben in 2025. Cohen jokingly captioned the photo, "It's still my twin, but with better hair." The father-son team frequently appears on social media, with Ben amusingly photobombing his father's interviews and live streams. Fans like their adorable relationship, mainly after Andy gave Ben a playhouse inspired by the Watch What Happens Live Clubhouse as a birthday surprise. Many people ponder whether Ben will continue his father's showbiz career, given his passion for the camera and innate charm. Hilary Duff and Luca Comrie. Luca Comrie, the 13-year-old son of Hilary Duff, is becoming a replica of his mother, particularly with his lively smile and expressive eyes. In a recent Instagram post, Duff displayed their matching smiles beside a sentimental side-by-side of Luca during his most recent baseball game and a picture of herself as a youngster. "He got my smile, but thankfully his dad's athletic genes," she chuckled. Luca has been doing well in school and athletics, and he frequently appears on his mother's social media accounts while Duff is busy filming the most recent season of How I Met Your Father. His height also caught fans' attention. He's rapidly overtaking his mother. With his endearing demeanor and striking likeness to Hillary, Luca is developing into a genuine hybrid of his well-known parents. Kylie Jenner and Stormi Webster. Stormi Webster, Kylie Jenner's daughter, has long been regarded as her mother's doppelganger, but by 2025, the similarity has only grown more pronounced. They might be twins, as Kylie demonstrated in a recent TikTok video by posting old infant pictures of herself next to Stormi's most recent school shots. Stormi, who is only 7 years old, has also inherited her mother's passion for fashion and frequently dons miniature copies of Kylie's high-end ensembles. The pair stole the stage with their charming twinning moment at a recent high-profile event while wearing matching pink outfits. Stormi's confident demeanor and vivacious attitude make her an instant star in front of the camera. One thing is sure, she is unquestionably her mother's kid, regardless of whether she follows in Kylie's business-savvy footsteps. Courteney Cox and Coco Arquette. One of Hollywood's most recognizable mother-daughter pairs is still Courteney Cox and her daughter Coco Arquette. Coco is 20 years old and has completely embraced her rocker chic look. She frequently tries striking hair colors while maintaining her mother's facial traits. Fans quickly pointed out that Coco's expressions and mannerisms are the same as Courteney's, mainly when they perform their trademark silly dance routines together. Courteney recently posted a new photo of them together and a heartfelt throwback of Coco as a child on Instagram, writing, "From my little girl to my best friend." Their relationship is solid despite Courteney's busy developing new projects and Coco's musical explorations. The pair recently recorded a duet showcasing their passion for creation and attractiveness. Prince Harry and Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Prince Harry's son, Archie, matures quickly and will resemble his father more than ever by 2025. Now 5 years old, Archie shares Harry's red hair, lively playfulness, and characteristically mischievous smile. Archie, wearing a little suit, resembled his father from his early years in a rare new family photo that Meghan Markle recently posted. The similarity was even more apparent compared to vintage photos of Prince Harry at the same age. The Sussex family now mostly lives in California, but Archie has shown signs of confidence by going to activities with his parents. Royal supporters adore seeing him grow into a charming youngster, and many think he has inherited Harry's good looks and lovely, mischievous nature. Kate Moss and Lilla Grace Hack. One of the most fashionable mother-daughter pairs in the fashion business is that of supermodel Kate Moss and her daughter, Lilla Grace Hack. Lilla, who is 22, has solidified her career as a model by 2025, appearing on the catwalks of well-known labels like Chanel and Marc Jacobs. Lilla has prominent cheekbones, a stunning gaze that reflects Kate's, and an effortless coolness reminiscent of her mother in the 1990s. They were nearly identical in their sleek black attire when they were recently photographed at Paris Fashion Week. In a recent interview, Lilla acknowledged that she frequently steals vintage items from her mother's closet, stating, "Her 90s wardrobe is my dream collection." Given her increasing modeling success, many think Lilla is carrying on her mother's illustrious legacy while adding her unique flair to the field. Kim Zolciak and Brielle Biermann. Long recognized for the remarkable similarity, Kim Zolciak and her oldest daughter, Brielle Biermann, are even more alike in 2025. At 28, Brielle has ultimately adopted her mother's glitzy fashion sense and frequently pairs up with her in family gatherings and picture sessions. Following their appearance on a talk show where they performed a Who's Who game, fans found it difficult to distinguish between them. Despite their similar appearances, Brielle has been pursuing her own goals, concentrating on her social media empire and cosmetics brand. In a recent interview, she attributes her confidence to her mother. "She's always encouraged me to be myself, even when we look like clones." Kim and Brielle continue to be an unbreakable, identical duo, whether showcasing their humor on TikTok or appearing in magazine spreads. Elizabeth and Damian Hurley. Fans are still in awe of Elizabeth Hurley and her son Damian's striking resemblance. Following his mother's footsteps, Damian, now 23, has established himself as a successful model and filmmaker. Many claim he is a male Elizabeth because of his angular jawline, piercing blue eyes, and easy charm. In identical black outfits, the mother-son pair recently attracted attention at the Cannes Film Festival. In addition to modeling, Damian has been directing short films, demonstrating his artistic abilities. Fans adore witnessing their tight relationship, and it's evident that Damian has inherited not only Elizabeth's genes, but also her grace and star power. Elizabeth posted a touching Instagram picture of them side by side with the message, "My twin, my heart." Reese Witherspoon and Ava Phillippe. It's nearly impossible to distinguish between them. Fans are still amazed by the striking similarity between Reese Witherspoon and her daughter, Ava Phillippe. In 2025, Ava, who is now 25, has established herself as an influencer and artist while retaining her mother's quintessential Southern charm. They wore sleek blonde hairstyles at a charity banquet they had just attended together. Ava has also entered the fashion industry, working with well-known labels and demonstrating that her mother's grace is inherited. Witherspoon frequently posts tidbits of their adorable mother-daughter encounters on social media, reminding followers that their relationship and twin-like appearance remain strong, even if Ava prefers a more subdued lifestyle. Jennifer Garner and Violet Affleck. Violet Affleck and Jennifer Garner may be sisters, not simply mother and daughter. Violet, now 19, has become a confident and perceptive young lady who regularly attends public events with her mother. At a White House state dinner in 2025, the two attracted attention. Violet, wearing sophisticated attire, resembled her mother from her Alias days. Violet shares her mother's enthusiasm for social concerns and philanthropy, and she has already established herself as a well-known humanitarian. Even though she has kept her personal life hidden, there is no denying that Violet and Jennifer look remarkably alike, from their distinctive dimples to their vivid, expressive eyes. Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson. Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson, the quintessential Hollywood mother-daughter team, continue to demonstrate that positive energy and excellent genes are inherited. Even though they have prosperous careers, they are still very close. Hudson attributes her success in 2025 to her mother, who encouraged her to pursue a career in directing in addition to maintaining her wellness brand. Currently, in her late 70s, Hawn hasn't slowed down, and she frequently posts touching and funny pictures of herself and her daughter on social media. Fans adore witnessing their lighthearted banter and yoga sessions together, demonstrating that they also exude a contagious spirit and have similar appearances. In a recent interview, Hudson even joked that she's just Goldie 2.0, and nobody seems to mind. Julianne Moore and Liv Helen Freundlich. Liv Freundlich, the 22-year-old daughter of Julianne Moore, is a rising star in the entertainment business. She has inherited her mother's charm, intelligence, and gorgeous red hair. Despite spending most of her life away from the limelight in Hollywood, Liv is reportedly thinking of making her acting debut in 2025, and Moore is proud to have been by her side the entire while. At a recent high-profile fashion event, fans were amazed by how similar the two looked, with their radiant smiles and carefree elegance. Given Julianne's legacy and Liv's emerging ambition, it wouldn't be shocking to see another Moore ruling the field shortly. Katie Holmes and Suri Cruise. Once the most well-known celebrity infant in the world, Suri Cruise has grown into a chic and collected young lady. She is 19 and entering the fashion industry by attending prestigious events and modeling for well-known companies. Fans couldn't believe how much she looked like Holmes from her Dawson's Creek days when she and her mother, Katie Holmes, made an uncommon public appearance at Paris Fashion Week in 2025. Suri is becoming a Hollywood favorite thanks to her piercing blue eyes, natural attractiveness, and stylish sense of fashion. She has mostly lived a quiet life, but it appears she is now prepared to take on the spotlight, just like her mother did. Demi Moore and Rumor Willis. Rumor Willis and Demi Moore are still flaunting their twinning genes. Rumor, who is currently 36, welcomed motherhood and gave birth to her first kid in 2023. In 2025, people have expressed astonishment at the striking generational likeness between Rumor and Demi's daughter. With a similar short pixie haircut, the mother-daughter pair looks even more alike than ever. Rumi recently quipped that she stole her mom's face. The two often share photos. Their relationship, and very similar features, is stronger than ever, even though Rumor has been concentrating on music and advocacy work while Demi is still involved in Hollywood. Lily Rose Depp and Vanessa Paradis. As one of the most well-known figures in fashion and movies, Lily Rose Depp demonstrated in 2025 that her mother's famous French beauty is still relevant. Whether on the red carpet or the runway, Lily Rose's ethereal demeanor and high cheekbones continue to evoke Vanessa Paradis. The two recently went to the Cannes Film Festival, where people talked about how much they looked alike. Their combined elegance and distinctive Parisian flair make them one of Hollywood's most attractive mother-daughter pairs, even though Lily Rose has forged her career by working with Chanel and appearing in big-budget movies like her mother. Kate Beckinsale and Lily Mo Sheen. Lily Mo Sheen has inherited her mother's talent and stunning looks. With parts in several independent films and streaming series, she formally entered the acting industry at 26. Fans couldn't get over how much Kate Beckinsale and her daughter looked alike when she proudly supported her at a red carpet debut in 2025. They are undoubtedly one of the most glamorous mother-daughter pairs due to their piercing eyes, dark features, and British charm. Ever the devoted mother, Beckinsale regularly shares amusing and touching posts about Lily, demonstrating that they have a close, playful bond in addition to similar appearances. Christie Brinkley and Sailor Brinkley Cook. Supermodel genes run in families. The twin-like features of Christie Brinkley and her daughter, Sailor Brinkley Cook, never cease to astound fans. Sailor, now 26, has established a successful modeling career, walking the runway at New York Fashion Week in 2025 and participating in high-profile advertisements. Fans couldn't get over how similar the two appeared in their recent mother-daughter cover photo. They demonstrate that beauty never goes out of style with their golden hair, vivid blue eyes, and charming grins. Christie, who still looks young, frequently jokes about Sailor being her built-in time machine, a notion that her admirers find hard to dispute. David Beckham and Brooklyn, Romeo, and Cruz. The epitome of family objectives is David Beckham and his sons. Each of Brooklyn, Romeo, and Cruz Beckham have carved out their career while carrying on their father's remarkable appearance. In 2025, Romeo followed in his father's footsteps and is now a professional soccer player. Brooklyn is still pursuing his career in photography and cinema, and Cruz is causing a stir in the music business. From soccer matches to fashion shoots, the family frequently posts events on social media, and admirers are constantly amazed at how much they look like their iconic father. The Beckham sons are evidence that brilliance and good looks run in the family, as evidenced by their identical tattoos, chic attire, and their father's distinctive charm. Tina Fey and Alice Richmond. Tina Fey's daughter, Alice Richmond, is finally taking center stage on her terms. Alice, who was formerly a tiny child who went with her mother to the 20th annual SAG Awards in 2014, has developed into a confident young lady. She even unexpectedly appeared on Saturday Night Live at 19, demonstrating that she inherited her mother's keen wit and comedic timing. The remarkable similarity between the two, the same expressive brown eyes, matching mischievous grins, and an unmistakable stage presence, enchanted fans. Alice is proving to be more than just a look-alike, regardless of whether she chooses to carve her path or follow in her mother's illustrious footsteps. Faye might be the next big thing in Hollywood because of her history and innate sense of humor. Cindy Crawford and Kaia Gerber. Kaia Gerber is already a full-fledged supermodel in her own right, not simply Cindy Crawford's little version. She is 23 years old and has appeared on Vogue covers, walked the catwalk for high-end labels like Chanel and Prada, and even acted in her first role in American Horror Story. Kaia is reinventing what it means to be a supermodel in the modern era, even though her mother was the runway queen of the 1990s. The mother-daughter pair frequently dazzles at red carpet events, and Kaia's likeness to Cindy is still striking. It's like seeing a younger Crawford with a recognizable smile and characteristic beauty mark. Cindy has even joked about how it sometimes feels like traveling back to stare at Kaia. Uma Thurman and Maya Hawke. Maya Hawke has formally emerged from her mother's shadow and established herself as a significant force in Hollywood. Maya demonstrates her talent despite inheriting Uma Thurman's alluring blue eyes, delicate features, and unquestionable elegance. She has starred in Asteroid City and Maestro, and even started a potential music career after her breakthrough performance in Stranger Things. The striking likeness between the mother and daughter often garners media attention, particularly when Maya dons Uma's famous Pulp Fiction bob. The two showed off their matching designer costumes at the 2024 Met Gala, proving once more that beauty and brilliance are inherited. Robin and Alan Thicke. The comparison between Robin Thicke and his late father, Alan Thicke, has been around for a while, and it just gets stronger as he gets older. The blurred lines singer possesses Alan's charisma and iconic Hollywood good looks, including his piercing blue eyes and trademark smile. Robin's music career has cemented his reputation, even though Alan's most well-known role was on Growing Pains. He frequently honors his father by posting touching old photos on social media. Robin proved that even though his father is no longer with him, his influence is still alive in 2024 when he dedicated a performance of his famous song, Lost Without You, to Alan. Heather Locklear and Ava Sambora. The 27-year-old Ava Sambora resembles her mother, Heather Locklear, star of Melrose Place. There is no denying the likeness, from their enormous smiles to beautiful golden hair. Ava has experimented with acting and modeling, appearing in a few independent motion pictures. She is also an advocate for mental health awareness, sharing her experiences growing up in the spotlight and dealing with her mother's well-known difficulties. Ava and Heather have a strong relationship despite the difficulties of being celebrities, and they frequently post together on social media. They recently reminded everyone that the Locklear-Sambora jeans are timeless by wearing similar outfits to a charity dinner. Madonna and Lourdes Leon. Lourdes Lola Leon is a fashion queen and artist in her own right, not only Madonna's daughter. She is currently 28 years old and creating waves in the modeling profession by walking for high-end labels like Marc Jacobs and Mugler. She also experiments with music, putting out cutting-edge electronic songs under the moniker Lolo Hall. She channels her mother's Like a Virgin era energy while forging her path with her outspoken personality and rebellious flair. Even now, the mother-daughter pair's striking likeness is still evident when they go out together. There is no doubt that Lourdes is Madonna's heir apparent from their ferocious confidence and thick eyebrows. Merill Streep and her daughters. Each of Merill Streep's children, Louisa Jacobson, Grace Gummer, and Mamie Gummer, is establishing a successful career in Hollywood. While Louisa stole the show in HBO's The Gilded Age, Mamie and Grace have succeeded in television and movies. Despite their different professional trajectories, all three share their mother's ageless beauty and unmistakable brilliance. They are recognizable as Streep women due to their remarkable bone shape and gentle and elegant demeanor. When the family recently made a rare appearance together on the red carpet in 2024, fans couldn't stop remembering how much they all looked like their iconic mother. The Streep legacy is in capable hands because Merill is still performing at her best. Bette Midler and Sophie von Hasselberg. Sophie von Hasselberg undoubtedly inherited her mother Bette Midler's star power, even though she may not have followed a conventional Hollywood career. The Yale alumnus has occasionally stepped in front of the camera for independent projects while working behind the scenes in film production. Despite her modest demeanor, Sophie's striking likeness to her mother is evident due to their similar expressive eyes, unique facial features, and endearing smiles. In a rare joint interview, Bette once said, "It's like looking in a time-traveling mirror." The two recently went to a Broadway premiere together, demonstrating that Sophie effortlessly carries on her mother's heritage despite not being a well-known figure. Susan Sarandon and Ava Amurri. There is no more striking resemblance than between Susan Sarandon and her daughter Ava Amurri. Ava, currently 39, switched from performing to lifestyle writing, sharing wellness advice and views about motherhood. Even though she has left Hollywood, her mother's influence is still very much present. Fans are astounded by how much they look alike, from piercing blue eyes to trademark smirks, when they see them together at events. Mom's daughter continues to pay tribute to Mom in emotional social media posts, and Susan, now in her late 70s, is still an influential figure in the field. This mother-daughter team demonstrates that talent and beauty are genuinely ageless, whether in Hollywood or elsewhere. Teresa and Gia Giudice. At 24, Gia Giudice resembles her mother, Teresa Giudice, star of Real Housewives of New Jersey, nearly precisely. Reality TV viewers have seen Gia Giudice grow up before their very eyes. Gia is a near replica of her well-known mother with her prominent eyebrows, long dark hair, and Italian features. She recently graduated from Rutgers University and is pursuing a legal career, so she has been paving her way. Gia has stated an intention to create a life outside of reality TV despite her sporadic appearances on RHONJ. Even so, admirers can't help but notice how much she and Teresa look alike when they go out together. Blythe Danner and Gwyneth Paltrow. Hollywood princesses Blythe Danner and Gwyneth Paltrow have a striking resemblance. The mother-daughter pair never fails to enthrall audiences with beautiful golden hair, high cheekbones, and piercing blue eyes. Gwyneth, 52, juggles her successful wellness company, Goop, with a few acting gigs, while Blythe, 82, has retired from performing and is concentrating on environmental advocacy work. They gained notoriety in 2024 when they co-starred in a Vogue article honoring classic beauty. Gwyneth frequently attributes her ability to remain composed under duress in Hollywood to her mother. Despite their hectic schedules, they are still very close and regularly post touching Instagram tributes. Thanks to Blythe's graceful composure and Gwyneth's easy charm, they remain one of Hollywood's most adored mother-daughter duos. Tom and Colin Hanks. Talent runs in the family, as demonstrated by Tom and Colin Hanks. Both the father-son pair have the same warm disposition, expressive eyes, and distinct Hanks charm. With parts in A Friend of the Family, The Offer, and Fargo, Colin, at 47, has established a decent acting career. Even though he hasn't achieved the Oscar-winning success of his father, his work is frequently commended. The pair collaborated on a touching documentary about their family history in 2024, providing viewers with an uncommon look into their private life. At 68, Tom still participates in a few select initiatives and loves being a grandfather. Their relationship is unbreakable, whether attending red carpet events or conversing casually about movies on podcasts. Fans adore how much Colin resembles Tom in both appearance and demeanor, including humor and friendliness. Jerry Hall and Georgia May Jagger. The perfect fusion of traditional and contemporary beauty may be found in supermodel Jerry Hall and her daughter Georgia May Jagger. They might easily pass for sisters because of their beautiful blue eyes, arched brows, and thick blonde hair. Georgia, currently 33, has a remarkable modeling career that includes work with Versace and Chanel. In contrast to her parents, who are rock and roll royalty, she has also dabbed in activism and photography while promoting sustainable fashion. She embraced her mother's classic elegance with a modern touch when she debuted her ethical beauty brand in 2024. At 68, Jerry continues to dazzle on red carpets, which serves as an example of how to age well. Their bond is as fashionable as ever, whether sharing old family photos or modeling together for Harper's Bazaar. Their striking similarity serves as a reminder that confidence and beauty endure. Heidi Klum and Lenny Klum. Lenny Klum is now a true fashion star, not just the adorable young child sitting courtside with her famous mother. She is already making waves in the modeling world at 20, having walked at the Dolce & Gabbana runway, been featured in Vogue, and will launch her skincare line in 2024. She has inherited Heidi's inherent beauty and charm, as evidenced by her distinctive blonde hair, wide-set eyes, and bright smile. The mother-daughter pair are frequently seen together at prestigious functions, wearing glitzy attire that highlights their remarkable likeness. As she hosts Germany's Next Top Model and shares her boundless energy with fans, 51-year-old Heidi remains strong. The Klum legacy is stronger than ever, as evidenced by Lenny's praise of her mother for teaching her the ropes of the business.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon